Jurgen, from your perspective, what has stood out for you so far in this Bundesliga year?
Well, what stands out is the real tight competition, especially on top now with Red Bull Leipzig basically becoming a new contender for Bayern Munich. Obviously, we're waiting for Dortmund to gain even more ground. So hopefully we're going to see a very exciting year.
Jurgen, you see players like Zach Steffen at Fortuna Dusseldorf. You see players like Weston McKennie, like Josh Sargent, all having good campaigns so far. What is it about the Bundesliga that attracts these young stars?
Well, I think the Bundesliga is a league that traditionally, gives always a chance to young players coming through the ranks. It's always based on performance. So when an American player comes overseas and then he performs, he gets a chance to play. There's not much politics involved. The coaches usually are very straightforward. And so if the kid understands that, it's all down to my performance and I get a chance, then the Bundesliga is the place to be.
How may their development differ from other leagues?
Well, I think that Germany always takes a little bit of a risk, in promoting young players, giving them opportunities. So they don't shy away if there's a kid 18, 19 or 20 years old. If they see that he has tremendous talent, he has potential, they try it out. They're throwing in, we call it always, get thrown into the cold water. And then you got to swim no matter what. So I think this is, for the American culture, it's something that is very attractive. And now having quite so many American players in the Bundesliga is really exciting.
ESPN Plus fans will be able to watch every single Bundesliga game. Give me a game you're excited to watch that isn't Bayern versus Dortmund.
Because of how Bayern Munich kind of controlled the Bundesliga over the last 30 years, it's almost not fair, to say, okay, that special game, it should be a game now that you need to watch, that you have to watch, because Bayern should be mentioned. But I'm super, super excited that there's a second Berlin team in the league now with Union Berlin, because Union Berlin represents a little bit East Germany. And after the reunification, in '89, this was really important that more teams come out of the East German kind of community. And now with having in our capital basically two teams that face each other kind of the very first time is super special. So if I give you one game you have to watch, it's Union Berlin play Hertha Berlin this year, especially in the home stadium of Union Berlin.
Now, for viewers outside of Germany, the Bundesliga may be new. What's the one thing you want them to understand about the Bundesliga?
Well, that's an attacking-minded league. If you look at the average of goals in the Bundesliga towards other leagues, they're always in the top three of all the leagues in the world. You want to see always, in a certain way, new faces. You want to see clubs that suddenly emerge from kind of the medium sector to the higher sector. What is tremendous interesting about the Bundesliga is also the relegation fight. So every year, we always have that discussion in the United States. There's no promotion relegation system. It is sometimes even more fascinating than who's going to win the title. So that battle about the relegation area, who promotes from B to A and who goes down, can end up in a real thriller towards the end of a season. So there's always tension there. There's always excitement there. And you see people going to the stadium, they just want to be entertained, and they love it.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPN FC 7 days a week. Subscribe to ESPN Plus.